How do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And good that time.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. McCollum outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. If we're going to talk about all the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
That's crazy.
Here's New Orleans. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Curry's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. The first player that coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. You have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Messi. 9 points last game. Here's Jones. That one, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's the screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one. Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Warriors trail by 5. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Now here's Curry. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to Jones. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jones has got 5 points so far.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
Here's Curry. Got a piece of it.
What you tried to do? No, you're not getting out of that.
Murray
You're not getting
outside.
out. You're not getting out.
McCollum.
What do you try to do?
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke.
They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good on the bucket.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Murray, the pass to McCollum. Back to Murray. Here's Messi. Jackson Davis defending. Schroeder against McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Again, McCollum missing. Warriors trail by 7. It's to Curry. 1:11 left to play here in the first. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far. The Pelicans have gone just a shade under 50% from the field.
So you're not gonna tell me?
5 of 11. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A moment here now to see the numbers for Stephen Curry.
Substitution on the court.
Tice kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got 10 points.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Good on the shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And he makes that one. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New Orleans on top, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
We got time. Now we got time. We do got time. We got until.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Boston in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice to see Zion using his outside game. His jumper's a good weapon for him.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Count it.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trayce Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trayce, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Curry crashes inside.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Williamson against Green. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Green with a screen for Curry. Everything's within Curry's range. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Murray finds Jones. Murray against Curry. Murray down low, and the layup is good. Murray's got 6 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years. Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, Solid passer, too. About 3 assists for his career.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Messi grabs the rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
New Orleans leading by 4. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, Curry making a statement.
What else can we say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray, no good. Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
For 3, Murray. Offensive rebound. Jones, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got 8 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the previous plays signaling they are going to review the tape.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay in situations just like that.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Queen. They're measuring on the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And the reason I'm surprised. I don't know.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint. Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that a lot. Why do you think I scored so much? They gave me the ball.
That's if you got enough oxygen in the locker room at halftime.
I didn't need oxygen tank. I needed photosynthesis.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's Curry. And it's Waters in at the 2 guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Williamson. Here's Murray. Takes it inside.
And Murray with some big playability.
The Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
A moment now to hear from our... Our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you, John.
In attack mode, Jones going right to the hoop.
McCollum against Green. On its way from Curry for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Pass to Messi. McCollum with the ball. Takes the 3. That shot off. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Good. Curry's got 48.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Curry. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pelicans trail by 8. Murray for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Curry, and good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now.
Timeout.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Give it up one more time
On defense, the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses, and that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To end the run. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Daniel Tice. B.J. Boston.
Murray against Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Murray. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, this coaching staff continues to encourage DeJounte Murray to stay in rhythm. You see why.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up with the New Orleans Pelicans. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiggins dishes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 55.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
Pass to Boston. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Curry to the rim. Here's Waters. Hasn't made one yet. They double-team Curry. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Comes up empty down low. Pelicans trail by 12. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, B.J. Boston.
And he makes the first. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time. Curry with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Gray, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. McCollum outside. And he hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 8. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry looking around. Up in time. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
They go crazy.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Pelican 5 right now. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Boston in at the guard position. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On its way from Curry for 2, and it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. The Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Robinson Earls checked in.
Jeremiah Robinson Earls.
Now Williamson. Takes it off the glass.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
Outside Curry. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Hawkins. Shoots from 12. That shot misses. Warriors leading by 13. Curry attacking. Beating the contact with agility. Curry.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Launches it. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lefty move. And yet another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Boston. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion? It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pelicans trail by 17. At the floater. That shot off the mark. The Warriors shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Curry can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
I like it.
Warriors leading by 17. Green finds Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Williamson looking it over. Curry against Murray. Down low. Here's Misi. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Murray can stuff a stat sheet. Assists a big part of that. He's taken the leap as a creator.
Again, what an avalanche.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Pelicans trailed by 19. Pass to McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Messi. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the triple.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Green finds Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Murray. Here's McCollum. Count that bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered.
He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark,
yet another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry is inside. He's defended by Alvarado. Curry with the bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Hawkins. And that time, also a missed shot. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Alvarado. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, DeJounte Murray.
Free throw good, Murray.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Outside Curry. It's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could.
He was 31 for 86, 8 for 20, 2 for 2, 4 fouls. He played only 24 minutes. I haven't pushed you to school with Curry and it's Hall of Fame.